how's it going? We're back on a Saturday with more Timberborn in this deceptively difficult map that we found out. Hopefully, we can figure all of this out. We're going to give this, this colony might already be doomed, but we're going to give it a try, and if it doesn't work, we're going to start the map over. We'll give it, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, see how we're doing, go from there. Hey, Death, how's it going? How's your evening? I've had an unusual day. Well, not too unusual, because I feel like most of my days are unusual in one way or another, but yeah, it was a weird day over here for me, so let's see. I want to pause, and we're going to get in. First of all, I need as much water as possible. We need to do that. We need to do that. We need to say those are highly important. And then what I would like to do is I have 12 contaminated beavers that are just taking up room. So if I take one of these and migrate and I go all of you to there. Maybe that'll save enough. Save enough resources for everybody else. Right now, we've got to have that. Yeah, there's a bad tide, of course. That's going to make this section pretty rough, but we'll have to figure that out. I don't think there's any way I can get to what I need in the time that I have. They're all slowly wandering over there. I don't need gears at the moment. Let's turn that off. Let's turn the potato guy on. Do I have a bunch of builders? I sure hope I do. I have a decent amount. Nobody in there. We need as much water as we can if we're going to survive at all. And how many people are left here now? Just a couple. As long as they stay out of the bad water, they should be okay. We'll figure this out. But I wanted to... This just keeps pouring in here, and basically it just falls down and fills this up. I don't know if there's a way that I can build up something to let me catch all of this good water. Definitely not in the time that we've got. Hello! How's it going, Dark? I am trying to figure out if this colony is savable. Oh, nobody sleeps. Nobody sleeps until everything is done. We'll try that. We'll just put as many hours in as possible. We don't really need any... Well, maybe we could use hauling. That's not gonna help. Just joined and I'm welcome with an ad. Yeah, sorry. That's good old Twitch for you. Ads here, ads there, ads everywhere. Yeah. Let's see. Can I don't know if I'm going to have enough water here, but if I come in here, I go levy. I have plenty of stuff for this. That might not be enough. Actually, let's go there. I definitely don't know if I'm going to have enough water for this, but we got to stay alive somewhere. Conversation with the streamer. Love that. Oh, that's good. trying to stay warm with it being 0. Yeah, our pipes froze and we had to take the laundry in today. Actually, I got a story about that in just a minute. How are you? I'm not too bad. I think our colony might be done for, but I myself am pretty good. I had an interesting thing. So the pipes froze in on my back porch where my laundry is. So we haven't really been able to do laundry. And so we decided we're going to take the laundry to the laundromat today. And we're there. We're doing the laundry. Everything seems okay at the moment. And so my wife actually went to go get more quarters because the quarter machine, of course, ran out of quarters when we were there. It's inevitable. It just always happens. But she went to go get more quarters, and I'm sitting there waiting on the laundry, just, sitting at a table, looking at my phone, and about 2 or 3 minutes later, I look up from my phone and notice I'm sitting in the middle of a lake. And there's water everywhere, all over the laundromat. And I'm talking like 60% of the floor is covered in at least 1.5 inches of water. And it definitely wasn't there when I got there. So, we finish our laundry, and there's a number on the wall to call for, like, any issues. So we call them, and they're like, yeah, there's a lake in your laundromat now. You should probably do something about it. And, yeah, they eventually got there, and they had to mop it out, and it was interesting. Potatoes. Do we have potatoes? We have a little bit of potatoes. Yep, there's the bad tide. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can survive. We don't want 24 hours, though. Let's go back to 16. And we'll also pause some houses. Nope. Everybody needs a house. There we go. Everybody should have a house now. Are there houses that... Well, we'll get what we can and try and make it through this one and see if we can maybe figure out how to survive. You're out of stuff to do. Are you out of stuff to do? You seem to be out of stuff to do. Well, it's not looking positive. For 11 days, we're not looking good here. We've got logs. Do we have anybody building anything? I have builders. Why are you not building anything? Can't get all required materials. Oh, I only have 1 log. Well, that would be why. Okay. Let's pause you. Maybe some of them will go get logs? No? Unstable core. Which one are you? Oh, another one from this lake. Yeah, that's alright. That is okay. These guys have a lovely view of a toxic lake. Yeah, we did eventually get the laundry done, though, but it was interesting trying to get all the dryers filled and everything while there was just water, standing on the water. Yeah, it's a little flooded. We can't get over there, though, because it's all bad water, and it keeps just giving me bad cycles over and over again. So, we're going to have to try and build up here. And see what we can do. But it looks like we don't have any logs at the moment. Let's go down to 1 and at least get it started. Where are all my people? So we could knock some stuff down and just get logs back. Let's grab all the logs from that. Oh, that's where all the people are. Actually, don't want that many houses. It does look like a doomed run, but we're going to give it a try here. You never know, it could turn around quickly. But I definitely don't want any more beavers than we already have. I think that's a given. It's pretty rough, and we've got 7 days of this bad tide left. 200 water for 15 beavers? Which we should have a max of 12. I don't know why he's paused. I don't know why he's paused. There we go. Okay. Does everybody have jobs? There are no more potatoes to be made, so that's that. We're picking up logs. We have an explosion. I believe it's here. Yep. The zombie beaver apocalypse. Very much so. I want to pause this. This hopefully turns back to good water very quickly. That guy is not needed. He can go find something else to do. Can we get some priority on that? We have 46 logs. Let's get another one in there. Hey, Sean. How's it going? Much like my laundromat adventure, everything is flooded, and I'm not sure of the water quality. So, this has been a fun one. I have plenty of science, though. Let's pause you. I don't want you accidentally getting built. Tell you what, let's also build a farmhouse up here. Grab one of you. You can go there to get those trees. Plant crops. Carrots. As many carrots as we can get here. 158 with 4.5 days left. Not looking great. Did these guys all go? Those guys all went. You guys aren't doing anything, so go find something to do. Still getting logs. Did we finally get some people up here? There we go. If we end up dying off, or we don't make it on this run, we're going to give this map another try. But if you guys have suggestions, I'm always open to suggestions here. Because this map is very deceptively difficult. Do I need... I think that's all of those I need for now, so we'll go send them to do something else. Let's get 2 more in there. Once this is done, just Timberpunk 2. Well, I don't mean suggestions on other maps. I mean suggestions on what we can do for this map. Because we've got about 5 cycles before the whole map just explodes on itself. Give up and play Minesweeper. Well, I mean, there's lots of mines on this map. That seems to be the major problem. Holy cow. It's still coming out the top here. Even after... I think that's all the explosions, though. Explosion... Nope, there's 1 explosion left that's going to add even more water. Nothing to do in range. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm going to use a little bit of the water that I have, and hopefully be able to grow some food. Let's get 1 in here. In fact, let's leave 1 here. Do I even need... Nope. Is it the perfect setup? No, but I stand my point for the next map if I ever... Okay. We'll think about it. But I want to for sure know that this map is impossible before we move on. I've got a little bit of food here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pause you so we don't use up all our water. We have 50 water for 14 beavers over 2 days. It's a distinct possibility that we might make it and we might not. This road looks like it was made by a drunk, though. I was not drinking when I made this road, I swear. Unlikely, just extremely hard. Maybe. Did this water... No, that water's staying over there, so it can just stay there. See, if it's very hard, we can do something about that. We can fix it ourselves. But if it's impossible, there's nothing that we can do. Well, one impossible. Even on easy mode, you didn't have enough tree to start a real colony at start. Couldn't even make it to the forester. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if this is the same thing, that there's not enough time before the map explodes. Before you... run out. I don't know. Let's get rid of you. Nothing to do in range. Okay, you go. You go. I have 6 beavers that aren't doing anything. Well, here in just a second, they're all going to go be doing something. Because this, I believe, clears up pretty quickly. Yes, it does. Okay. So let's focus on getting water in there. Do I have anybody? I'm not building anything at all at the moment. So this guy can be a hauler. Let's extend this out just a bit, and we'll move these over. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, we need like 22-hour workdays, people. We got to catch up. Oh. I immediately took out this, and what's he moving? Okay. Do I have potatoes? I still have some potatoes, so we need to get somebody in here to do the potatoes. We're getting logs, sort of. We're back up to 174 water on day 2. No. No. Plenty of stuff to do. Get somebody in here. Two hours of sleep. What if you plug the hole that is making the water flood? This one way over here? We could. The only trick is, it's just an empty hole. So we'd have to figure out some way to actually get like a levee to sit on there. We could probably, if we need to restart, put a bunch of columns in there and close it off. And see if that would do it. But I'm not 100% sure it would. We're filling back up on water, because that's what I wanted to see. Oh, we need food. Let's grab the carrots. Anybody sitting around doing nothing? Nope. But that is a good idea. Platforms, yeah, and just platform up there. Drought approaching. You know what? I will take a drought right now over another bad tide. Maybe some of this will calm down for a second. Did we max our water? We did. Okay. More storage. There we go. Well, let's see if it stops overflowing during a drought. I don't know if it will or not. Yeah, there's way too much here. It needs to be probably at least 3 wide and I'd say 2 or 3 tall to be able to completely divert it, which eventually we might be able to do. But right now, it's not really what we can do. Not an option, per se. We can demolish that. Oh, that's already set to demolish. There's another 3,000 science if we really need it. Alright, we have food. We have water. Let's get another beaver builder in here. The drought might be the best thing that we could have at the moment. Speaking of which, I want to come over here before this starts spewing out bad water. Nope. This one here. Do 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 do. And it most definitely will spew out bad water. We're just going to put a levee right there. Would you look at that? There's the drought. Okay. We've got some big work to do. Where is... Okay, so that is what we need to get to. I need... Oh, this is already up here. Let's unpause you. And if we... I've got plenty of science, so that's not the issue. Should be able to put it here as a 2. What map is this? It's a map called Last Lake. It's actually out on the workshop. If you search for Kinderfrog out there, you should be able to find it. I could use an overhang, but I don't have any metal. And I definitely don't have time to set up that industry at the moment. Let's walk back through the toxic area. Welcome. It's a great map. Kinder has a bunch of really good maps, so I would definitely recommend trying them out. We're just going to plug this up here. I do not want this going down all the way. Unusually short wet season, though. I could probably do the same thing here. The only thing is, I have to figure out how to separate the bad water, and I don't yet have any bad water areas that I could use. Well, I mean, I could just put a bad water pump in down here. All right. How's water? Water is passable. Once they get this in, we might have saved ourselves. Good idea, Dark. I wouldn't have thought of that. So then the trick becomes I need to fill this back up, which means those probably won't go there anymore. I won't need that anymore. Not until we can figure out how to properly take care of this. But if we rebuild this, we might be able to get a water dump in. It just means we really, really got to hit this hard. I don't have any... Okay, well, let's put up metal. Smelter. Smelter. Storage. Storage. Scrap. Blocks, because I'm going to need both. Planks. Am I out of planks? I'm out of planks. I'm going to get in here and make a plank. You stop. Okay, that's done there. We have a little more area, so at least we have carrots stable at the moment. Planting. Would you guys get out here and plant something, please? Whew. Okay, the 12 beavers are kind of doing everything, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got, right? Come on, guys. What's taking so long? 12 logs. Am I out of logs? I'm not out of logs. Oh, I only have 2. Let's make sure that stays till the end of the day. There's 3,000 more science. We might have to go grab that at some point. Did I get gears? I did get gears. Gonna have metal here soon. I mean, I could just park one of those in here. No. I think by the time we get that, we might be in trouble, so... Let's do 2 of these. Hey, we got it. Okay. Take all that out. Take this out. These. This. That. And let's unpause all of these. Actually, no, let's not unpause those. Let's remove those. And we'll do levees here. There we go. Wow, what a mess this was. Alright, I should have plenty of logs for everything. They just need to go get everything. There's no berries left here. Fluid dump. I don't know if that'll be able to support this whole area, but we'll find out. Also, I'd love to see what happens to the water down here whenever that goes through. Let's take you out. I would like to make these a little more important. Let's unpause you, please. Yes, I was able to seal it. And we're going to seal this area too, just to make sure that no water, bad water comes out of there. And if it all goes down to this lower level, you know what? I'll be fine with that. We'll work with it. I am going to come back out here, though, and I think maybe, just maybe, I can do this something similar here. The only thing is, well, like I said, I could come down here and get bad water. My path is paused. I don't know why my path is paused. There we go. Whew. Alright, guys. Fill back up the water, please. Calculate a survival chance raised to 35%. Well, that's better than we normally do. Good water ought to be coming out of here pretty easily. Let's get... Instead of a good water pump here, let's do a bad water pump. Food, wood, water. There we go. Large bad water pump. Yes. And then... Since we'll probably be blocking this middle portion off, let's see. That. Let's go ahead and get them ready to be blocked off. Nope, I need twos. Twos there. And then, to get there, do a bridge. Yeah, that should give us access to everything. Oh. Nope. Now we've got another problem. Well, we can't win for losing, can we? Maybe I should just come over here and let it, well... We've definitely got issues. Lots and lots of issues. Oh, and it's all slightly bad water, too. Oh, wonderful. No, it's all very bad water. Yeah, it backtracked. This all came out, and now it's going the other way. Now we've got even more bad water. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Get out of there. Is it all gonna go down? Or are we just hosed? Okay. Beaver is unwell. Well, if it's not one thing, it's a million others. It decided it wanted to come upwards through this hole. Okay. Did you guys get out of the bad water already? No, don't go down there. Stop! Stop! There's literally no reason you should be down there. There shouldn't be a path connected. How is that? Oh, because this is over here. Well. Now it's there. Oh my! How many of these? 8. 8 of our 13 beavers are sick. Okay. Well. That might do it for us, but we'll see. We need a couple of houses up here. I don't know if we even have logs up here to get. Okay. Well, what do you guys think? Reload from where we left off? Reload from beginning? Or new map? Oh, there, it's finally going out the right way. What the heck was that? Why did it overflow like that then? What the heck? I don't know what's going... Maybe we just do this instead. Do I have these? Berries and dandelions? I feel like I could. I have berries. Let's get some dandelions. And see if we can actually salvage this. Gather a flag. 11 day. We have water, so I'm less worried about that. Much less worried about water. Do I have any potatoes? I have potatoes to cook. Although I'm full on potatoes. Let's get that. Might overflow during a bad tide due to poo. And that. Yeah, it might. We'll keep that in mind. I don't think we shouldn't need logs. I mean, we've got, that's plank storage. That's log storage. We've got them to pick that up. Dandelions 1. Okay. I have all of 7 beavers left. Oh, I'm also working them 22 hours. Let's go down. Alright. How's food? Food is passable. We'll send these guys somewhere else. That's full. We can send that guy somewhere else. We're not completely done for. But it's not looking pretty. What's that map name? Last Lake is what it's called. And it is a tricky one. I know I have logs. How do I not have logs? I don't have a single lumberjack? No, I'm down to 5. Listen, I appreciate the planks, but we don't need them at the moment. We need logs. Hauler, there's nothing to haul, so let's just pause this. Works the forester. What forester are you working at? No, you've got... Pause that. No. Just not hard mode. Fair enough. At this point, I can't say I blame you. Alright, is he done? We've got some antidotes coming in. I think... like 4, so we should be able to fix 4 of these people. We're putting our houses back up here. These houses are back. We'll pause you, though. Nothing over here. I mean, if I really needed it, I could probably take this down, but... they're not picking... they've got logs from over here they could be picking up. Okay, let's see what each... we have 5 left. Nope. He works at the district center, so he is building stuff for us. You know what? I need all the houses open I can get. We have 1 gatherer. You're working there. But you've already got your stuff, so go find something else. Works at herbalist. But we don't have any dandelions, so we're going to pause that. District center. How's food? Running low on berries. Hopefully they'll come back up there. I have paper. I have 9 pieces of paper. This has actual food. These guys are building down this way. Okay, well, lesson learned. Let's, you know what, let's make picking this stuff up higher priority so it doesn't disintegrate. So we at least have it if we can use it at some point. In fact, turn all of these off, and I just want people in here. Where is everybody at? Oh, they're up here. Pause, 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 pause. Got food. Potatoes, gears, grilled potatoes, sunflower seeds we don't have many of. You know what? Unpause. Sunflower. Let's grab those. There we go. Did that take everybody out of there? No. We've got carrots. We're good on carrots. Potatoes. Will live. At the bad water fountain. This here? Yes, I will, once they get all the logs off of them. Oh, and these too, so they don't build them. Unless that's what you meant. That can stay. Yeah, these here. Good catch. Good catch. We're down to 4 contaminated beavers. So we have 9 beavers total. We have more dandelions. Let's grab those and grab that again. Are we out of... Okay. All my working beavers are probably here. So you can get out of there. Somebody can go there. Somebody go here. Yep. Let's cure those other beavers. I'll replace the blockages. These here? Or which blockages? These here are actually, they're not the full blockage, they actually function like a natural dam. So after a certain point, they'll let water go over them. It's something new for Update 7, actually. These are just... Or not Update 7. Was it Update 7 or was it 1.0? It might be 1.0 that these just came out. So they're just a natural dam there. I would like to... Did this ever get built? Okay, no, they're working on that. They need to work on those. They need to work on that. But we need beavers. Pretty badly. It always happens with my colony. Different heights, natural dams. That would be interesting. I don't need any of those filled. So what are we down to? We have no jobs. Like 2, 4. Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, that's in. They're working on the smelter. Good. I have no planks. I have 2 baby beavers. All right. We're hanging in there. Did we make some more? We did make a little bit more. We'll let this guy pick up all the berries and then we'll turn him off again. And then once the water comes back, we'll hit the water as hard as we can. Oh, these are drying out again. You know what? We'll leave it. We've got a decent amount of food. Yay, happy birthday, beavers. Yay. Oh, I'm up to 6 with only 2 contaminated. But, unfortunately, those, I'm guessing... Oh, they only take 3 days. That's actually not bad. I didn't know. Nailed we trust. In Last Lake we thrive. I don't know if thrive is the right word, but we definitely do something. I want to get over here, though, before this makes a giant mess, because it will. It absolutely positively will. And hopefully, it doesn't force more water up out of here. What I could do... No, I just really need dynamite. Are they working on you too? Okay. I don't know why, but okay. Planks. I'm out of planks. We'll open this up, but we'll say it's normal. Are we actually building anything? Let's find out. Oh yeah, we're actually building those. That's fine. Scrap metal it. We're up to 8. We can actually get some more antidote. Maybe we'll make up some this time in front of what we're getting instead of behind what we're getting. I have an idea. How many logs do I have? Is it a good idea? Probably not. Is it an idea? Yes. Do. What I'm thinking here is, after we get rid of that, levees all the way out here. We'll have to put another one out this way. Probably get rid of that tree. Stupid, but it works. Well, it's stupid and it might not work, so it might just be plain stupid. But we'll see. Water. 22 hours. I want the water full before we go on with anything else. It's going to be long days. I'll grab another one of these, maybe, for extra antidote. Okay. We're back up to 10 beavers. 3 places that don't have workers. Did they clean up all this yet? Yes, they did. Okay. Okay. This land is pretty much done for. How's the water? Can I get maybe somebody in here? I don't have anybody in there either. What are you? You're antidote. Okay, we have extra antidotes, so let's pause you. And we'll pause you. Bad water is coming up here again, but we'll keep an eye on it so that it doesn't, if it does overflow again, which it looks like it's going to, and a bad tide, we will cut off access to things over here. Nothing over there. Is that connected to anything? Oh, nothing over here. Is all of this off? All of this appears to be off. So we're just going to get a whole lot of issues here. How's my water doing? It's doing better. Okay. Food. Food is okay. I have some potatoes, so we could get somebody in there. Is there anybody left in here? Okay, there's nobody in there. Appreciate you guys working on that, but let's find something more useful for you to do. Alright, we're at 500 water. Anything in particular that we need them to make? Not really. Actually, they should be able to get... Oh. That's why. They can plug that hole up there. Do. Yeah, I think the first thing, if I can get dynamite, which I should be able to get dynamite. Let's do this, this, this. I can go there. Power. You can go there. Landscaping. I'll do that. All the way around to those. Get some of these up here. Trees. You know what? I want to plant a bunch of maple in here. Okay. So these aren't going to be of much use. A lot of this may die. Pause that one. Yeah, the extra pressure is really killing it under there. Is there any reason... I'm going to deattach both of those. We don't have... That's alright, we have a bunch of grilled potatoes. We can live with what we get. 14 days! We're not out of the woods yet. Oh, 22 hours. Back to 16. Let's take what we can get, please. Harvest. Harvest, because everything's dead. Anybody stepping in any water anywhere? I hope not. You might have had to go through the water over there. Gears. Of course I need gears. Let's put somebody in the gear factory. Even though I have nobody in the plank factory. Somebody in there. Everything's high priority. Isn't that wonderful? What are you guys building? Ah. You're building the plug. That's fine. Once these are all done, though, we can pause them. Put levees and a floodgate around the water seep. That's a good idea, actually. If we make it to the next good tide, I will do that. That will be my top priority so that it stops doing this. And then I don't really need this, do I? See? That's why I like having you guys here. You can tell me all the ridiculous mistakes that I'm making. In fact... Oh, I don't have the supplies to do much else. I need to unpause some of these. In fact, I need to unpause many of those. See? Crew's always got my back. That's what it is. That's been sitting there for ages. I would like some bad water so that we could finally blow things up. Nobody in here, nobody in there. I have a contaminated beaver, but I should have antidote for him. I do have antidote for him, so I don't know what the deal is there. Do. And you back off. What do we have in the way of working? -2. Oh, he was just tired. Okay, guys. Find something else to do. Find something else to do. There we go. Yeah, don't... Hey, just like... There's some bad water down here. Let me just go roll in it. Should have less than 3/4 around it. One side having 2 floodgates. Seeps don't overspill when floodgates are closed. Could I put... Hold on. I can unlock some stuff. I've still got plenty of science. If I do... Oh, I see. If we do something like this... Like so. And then just put each one up to, like, the top before the bad tide. It's not a bad idea. We could also do that. I like it. We'll put one in. We won't turn it on, but we'll put it in. Is there somebody in here? Yes. Somebody in there? Yes. Are we just out of trees? Looks like for the most part we're just out of trees, which means these guys aren't going to do us much good. Oh, I also have 5 people in here, so there. Maybe that'll help. I have antidote. Why are my 2 contaminated beavers not taking antidote? Oh, I guess they are. Just remind to close and open them at the seep itself. Have levies 3/4. I was wondering if I could do that. Is it cheaper? It's 15 and basically 15 logs. Or if I do levies all the way around, those are 12, so that's cheaper. And then then I only have to remember to open and close these, right? There we go. We're going to use all the tricks that we got. And figure it out one way or another. Alright, there's one more down. I could get up to 6,000 more science if I really wanted to. Done that exact trick in Oasis. Oasis was fun. And a water dump on a levee over the seep to keep it full of clean water. Oh, like put one here? That I hadn't thought of. That's a nifty idea. And since it'll be clean, they should be able to walk through it, right? We're not going to put this one in or else it's going to cause problems, but that's a good idea. Let's do that. We're back up to 9 beavers. We're hanging in there. 400, 400. Our logs are recovering. What's our builder beavers building? Oh, they're building that. Okay, that's fine. We can get a bit of infrastructure in. You know what? Next time, let's put potatoes there. I'll put this at normal. This can be at normal. And 3 kits. Yep. 4 kits. Elite beavers. Oh, they can't get to those 2 things. That's okay. We don't have any haulers at the... Yeah, we do. 1 hauler is all we need. Can you get rid of that, please, or move it over? Well, we might make this. How is this? This needs more gears and 5 metal blocks. Okay, well. What is everybody working at? Arnie. What you can... Let's see. Lumberjack flag. That's fine. District center. Yep. That's fine. Hauler. That's fine. Okay. What's my science at? 3K, so I don't really need any more science at the moment. Double high levees around the bad water fountain so that it goes over the cliff and does not contaminate the upper level. Yeah, what I was going to do was originally I was thinking build like a double high levee all the way out this way. The only problem is that's a whole lot of logs. So I'm going to try and get some dynamite and dynamite a path out this way so that hopefully 3 wide sends it mostly this way. It might still overflow until we can get some levees in there. But then we can start worrying about sending it the right way or the wrong way. Uh-oh. Gotta spend some water. What's going on here? A mess. A mess is going on here. Quite a large one, too. But we're using as many tricks as we can think of to try and save the colony. I gotta get those in there. Well, honestly, I figured we'd be done in the first 30 minutes, but it looks like it's possible. No, we're just gonna pause that. We don't need that for the moment. That's fine. Looks like we might be almost pulling it off. Yeah. Does the stage even have fresh water? Oh no. It's overflowing. There are freshwater locations. I have a feeling that they're set to super high, though. I don't know what this one is supposed to do. Is it supposed to connect something in here? Or is it just supposed to blow up that water source? It does have a couple. They're all underground, though, as you can see. My guess is they're set up pretty high. So if I could get down into the lake down here, I could force it a different direction, but it looks like that's not possible. Is that another bomb? So we'll have even more bombs here in a minute. Which means probably even more pressure. Food. You can stop. Part of a day. That's all we've got left. Unconnected. Building unstaffed. Flooded building. We're well aware. We're well aware. And that guy wandered into bad water. Probably there. Yeah, it's him. Right there. Zunabar there was just like, look, horrible toxic waste. Let me go smear it all over the place, and we'll see if I get sick. And then when they start to get sick, they're like, oh no, we're sick. What could have caused this? Seems like a very hard map. It is deceptively difficult, because your first few tides are relatively calm. But then everything kind of blows up all at once. We're not going to have a ton of... We need to replant these. These are going to be dormant, which I need somebody in here because I need planks, and prioritize by haulers if possible. I need the crud. A lot of things I need. Anybody sitting around doing nothing? You know what? These guys are pretty much done. We'll go send them to do something else. Oh, this also needs to be about 22 hours. So like Thomas jumps above first and then complains about being wet. Exactly. Let's do this. And all of this needs to be super high priority. So that we don't have another bad tide incident. Somebody in here? It's on high priority and nobody's in there. Okay. That worries me. Ooh, okay. Yeah, high priority, nobody's there. Let's see what everybody's doing. 2, 3 there, 2 there. Yeah. That's about all we can do. First rule of Timberborns, we don't talk about the incident. The whole map is the incident. This map could have just been called The Incident. Okay, I don't think they're going to get those in there, but we're just so low on everything. Beavers, why are you not... Oh, go to planting, please. Do I need logs? Not presently. I need for them to get down there and get that done. Okay, we got a drought. If we can pull in enough water... It's a relatively short wet season, but if we can pull enough water, get us filled up, we might be okay for a minute. But just a minute. We don't have any of those. Are you still collecting metal? Well, stop. Alright, once these guys are fully planted again... Where are they going? Oh, they're restocking. Oh, they're restocking from other farms. I didn't know they did that. Huh. Okay, well, go find something else to do, because there's plenty of things that need done. Anybody in there? Nope, nobody's in there. What are you two doing? What are you two building? They're not even building anything at the moment. Okay. Well, one is better than none, I suppose. Let's pause you. Hey, how's it going? We're having a heck of a time over here. Let's see. We're trying to make it through here, but you never know. Oh, we've got 2 logs in. Oh, this is crazy. I have 50 logs there I could just take back. You know what? I need this more than I need those, so let's get the logs taken care of. I'll take back the 50 from that. How's the truck situation? You know what? With the snow and ice, finally, it's not gone, but they finally cleared it away. And we actually did... It did okay on the snow and ice this time, but there wasn't enough snow and ice for me to worry about. I want to take these away. And we're going to say, somebody come and get these. We have 1 contaminated beaver. So, I'm just going to have to find somebody to probably fix up the truck, because we definitely can't find any new things here. We've only got 10 beavers, so 482, for almost 500 water for 10 days. We might be okay. Fiance found out his job is closed tomorrow. Oh, is that the snow? We're not currently getting snow where I'm at. Which I'm very grateful for. I need... We have actual stuff. Okay. We have enough beavers to actually, like, have things. Have things running. For a bit, at least. Plant crops. Potatoes. I gotta use some water here. I need to find somebody in my area. It's very difficult to find, like, specific things or specific types of repair people in my area. I don't know if anybody else lives in an area like that, but it's very difficult to find. And I definitely need, like, a transmission specialist, because I know I need to get the filter changed on that truck. Okay, this is all gone. So I'm going to reconnect this for a second. Job is by the lake. Near bridges, so probably has bad ice on it. Oh, yeah. We get a lot of those around here, too. Bridges will ice up. The strip of road near our... Well, it's like the highway that I usually normally take to work. It always has crashes on it. It's one of the worst, I think, in the area. Metal blocks. I need metal blocks. So somebody's going to have to go in here and do metal blocks at some point. Are things getting... Yes, things are... Once this is built, I'll turn this back to 1. Yeah, my wife was pretty much off of work all week because of the weather. So... That's what you get for working out of school, though. They've got all sorts of logs. You know what? They've got enough logs. They should be able to pick some of these up. That can go there. This... I'd like to just cut those down if possible. Hey, death with the hydrate. And a posture check. You know what? I do need a good stretch. It's been an intense session of herding cats. Or beavers, I guess. We definitely need more trees. Hey, hey, Javik, how you doing? I'm doing okay. The beavers are having a rough time. But other than that, I'm doing okay. This is the map that blows itself up. Yeah, pretty much. Hard mode. We'll see how it turns out. Minnesota, so we have 2 kinds of ice. That's terrible. I mean that. That's actually terrible. Almost got this done. We might get this done by the drought. How's that treat? Yeah, it's been kind of rough. I want that done first and foremost. If we get some... Hey, we have somebody in here. I guess if we get a free beaver, if they can go there. Any more booms? There was one more that just led into the lake again. And I think there's only one left. This one, maybe? Not 100% sure what it's supposed to do. I guess we'll find out. I mean, theoretically, it looks like it just takes out one of the water sources. But I guess that's not the worst thing that could happen. There's definitely worse. We're going to have to figure out a water sorting system eventually, though. Oh. Oh, we've got bad water. We're up to 10 beavers. Oh, I need to... That's why I'm having such troubles. Let's go down to 12 hours, maybe? I know it won't get us much done, but I think at this point, we should be able to get most of this done. And hopefully we'll have some more beavers here. Are you paused? You are paused. I need more beavers. Get more beavers. Hey! What's up? Murphy's Law, of course. It is Murphy's Law. Okay. You know what? I better grab some food before we all starve. Also, I don't want to run out of some of this stuff. We need these. I need one of those for... I don't usually get dandelions, but I guess this time we're getting dandelions. Dandelions. Everything that can go wrong will go. You are correct. We'll put this down so that we have that. Just everybody remind me when it's bad tide to put those back up. Okay, he's almost done over here. That doesn't need to be there. This doesn't need to be there. We're going to take out that. Probably take one of those. We can take those down. For now. Because we could just use the extra stuff. Murphy was an optimist. Yes. Was he? I don't know. I never... Things are looking very brown. Yes. Yes, they are, Kudzen. Everything is brown. But... currently... we're surviving, which is the important part, right? Is there still a guy in here? No. What's everybody build? Okay, you're building that. That's fine. The builders are still good. Have we collected... No, they need at least another day to get all this stuff out of there. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. You know, well, now it's a little blue, but it could be gray. There we go. Oh. No. But we're not going to put anybody in there right now. So let's see what they're building now. They're picking stuff up. Okay, we'll let them clean up, and then we'll go from there. I guess I can put... You know what? I really only need one of those at the moment. We can take all that back and just put in... explosives factory. There. We'll have to keep an eye on this to see if it pushes a bunch of bad water up through here. California dreaming. Been a long time since I've heard that. Alright, water's back. Everybody back to work. I honestly feel like we might need a third. Let's get that built. Okay. Anything running that we don't need? No, we still need food. We're gonna pause that. Unstaffed building. I'm aware, unfortunately. Building needs water. Nope, we just don't need that building. That's fine. I would really like some people over here. We're getting dandelions. How are we doing on the berries? We'll leave him. That's fine. We don't need you at the moment. You know what? We don't need you at the moment. I just want people in... You know what? Actually, let's just pause you for a second. Because we need the water while it's here. I gave the Timberborn map a try as water beavers. There's no pine sap on any of the dead pine. The underground is full of bad water. It sure will push it out. I made it to mid-tech before an update to Timberborn stopped Harmony from working. Ooh. Well, hopefully... Uh-oh. It's coming back. Alright. Everybody out. None of that. How's that still connected? Oh, over here. Wait, the map I'm on now won't run anything but one speed. There was a couple of maps that I found that way. What was it called? It was like something pine or something. But yeah, there was just too many trees for it to run, Javik. So if you found a map that's got like a ton of trees everywhere, that might be part of your problem. If I go 2 times or higher, yeah. 900 bots and 300. That'll do it too. That is an issue, which I'm probably sure they're well aware of. There we go. You're not actually pulling any bad water, but that's okay. We'll pause you for a second. We're up to 11 beavers plus 4 kits, as long as they don't go rolling in the stuff again. You know what? We'll just say this. I don't want them going anywhere near that, so let's just take that out. It's a problem I'm okay having. Yeah. So the bigger map and the less frames. Smaller map, more frames. That's true. It has to do calculations on basically every square, so that can slow it down pretty considerably. Where are we at on water? 360. 360. Okay, well, we'll see what we can get. I should have 5 pumps all the time. You know what? Let's pause you. Get somebody in this hauling post, please. And we do this. So we're not building anything. We're just focusing on getting more supplies. Way to suit them and try to simplify paths. I found that it's sometimes more the number of builders you have. I like to have a ton of builders if possible, but if I get rid of them, I usually gain a couple of frames. So, I don't know, maybe it's anecdotal evidence, but who knows. Timberpunk has a ton of thorns everywhere. The old laptop was taking close to 2 minutes to save and 5 to load the map. Good grief. Yeah, that map, if I remember seeing it right, has a ton of trees and various other things on it. And if you've got 500 beavers already, makes a big difference. We're up to 400. don't like the fact that we're slowly losing water. Oh, goodness. I'm not saying you gain back 3, but it could help gain some frames. Yeah, I mean, all of that does. Path optimization, job optimization. Number of beavers. Yeah. This, I feel, always hurts the pathing algorithm somehow. So it is. It is. And it keeps showing up. We're up to 12 beavers. Man, I hope we have enough water. Let's speed her up. Disintegrates in... I gotta get somebody back in here. Because they've got to get those. I don't want to lose those. I hate that mechanic. Absolutely hate that mechanic. What's made the bungholes so angry? Explosions. Lots of explosions. Although this part of the lake is surprisingly well done. They were all contained, and now not so much. Is it a 5-time strength bed type? I want to guess that these... this one specifically, the water source is, like, super, super powerful. In fact, I would guess that this water seep is too, because it fills up this lake really quickly. Doesn't... Let's see, I'm taking it so I can do thing while I'm waiting for things to get built and so on. Do my laundry. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. You just have to get up and move away, sorta. What is this? I need 30 metal blocks? Good grief. Alright, are those all picked up? What was he doing? He's asleep. Spent too much time and contaminated, you doofuses. Alright, that's gotta get turned off. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't go in here. We'll see how much... Oh, I have way too many planks. Let's turn those off. I have enough gears, too, at the moment, so let's turn those off. This is water. Ah! Oh! You know what we forgot? We'll save it while we can. Yep. All that work for nothing. Check in dev mode for a second. Yeah, we can, but we'll get back to that. Should have given it a name? What would I have called it? Alright, well... We might as well take the clean water... Well, no. We don't want to take the clean water out. Stop. Stop. You guys didn't pull in enough during the time you have to do with it. Floodgates up. Yep. I should have did that. Ah, well. Alright. You harvest, and once you've harvested, we'll turn that off. We'll turn you back on. We have extra beavers for a change, though. Put one in there. One in here. You're also for water. We'll get you. We'll get back to metal. I need to move that over here so it's getting flooded. I have all of these that I really need, so I'm gonna pause you. I thought you were paused. You're out there planting. All right, once you're done, we'll turn that off. You know what? We'll get some bad water finally. I'm gonna need one of these for there. Poo gate number 1. We'll keep them out of there for now. I'm gonna just make an alert. Just sends off a noise whenever I need to have you guys remind me of something. If I could figure out alerts on YouTube, that would be nice. If anybody's got a good tutorial for me, send it to me. I would love to see it. This guy's done. Hopefully that lasts the rest of the 9 days. Surprisingly, all the land didn't go bad. Let's get that in there. I don't have any logs. Well, it's because I've turned all of these off. We'll start pulling in logs from other places. Stay out of the poo water. Seems like there's more poo than normal. 11 days of everything being poop. We've survived longer, but you never know. Our supplies are a little down. Some lands, yeah. Some lands may stay irrigated, some may not. Alright, are you guys... You're full of carrots. You have everything, so we're going to turn you off. We're going to turn you off, and then... Now we should have some extra beavers somewhere that we could use for things. Let's do that. Let's do that. Does anything need moved around really at the moment? I don't think so. Oh, these guys should be getting trees. All these trees. Although, we'll have to keep an eye on this to make sure that the lake doesn't overflow again. Alright, well, every little thing. Bad water pump at the farming area. It's not a bad idea. If I put in a road to come around this way, get these trees out of here. Those are set to cut, right? Yeah. Then I could put a bad water pump up here, just in case. Maybe clear up the water a bit. Although, that one's full, so I don't need any more. Planks. Alright, I can turn the planks back on, I guess. Am I building anything? What am I building? Houses. Okay. Well, I don't need a ton of beavers to build houses. Oh, they're still on high hours, too. We need to go back. There we go. Turn down that water consumption a bit. We've got an extra... You aren't really needed anymore. Let's get that one built. And that one built. And then I guess what I could... Well, how far down can I actually dynamite here? Or is there a giant cavern underneath? No, I could dynamite down into here and store a bunch more good water. Alright. But, let's see. Storage. Bad water, and we'll do a small one for dynamite. We are very low on water, though. I don't much like that. I wonder what the contamination percentage is here. I mean, if the contamination percentage is like 75%, there's still 25% regular water, right? We'll see if this actually works. I'd like to at least bring in a little bit of water now if we could. Save ourselves trying to overpump during this. Also, let's grab another one of you. Well, we're just going to put the bad water pump in there in case it does it again, because I would just about bet it does. We'll have to... We'll have to lower this as soon as the season is over, but... We'll get somebody in there and see if it actually works. I don't know if it will or not. We're up to 14. We've got some contaminated beavers, though. Let's do this. Do I have any berries? I have a couple berries. We can make at least some there. I'm almost thinking I should just take these out. Until we can get this in order. I have no planks. Is nobody making planks? Somebody's making planks. Where are they all going? There is water down here. Well, look at that. Might be a little spicy, but we'll take what we can get, right? That's paused. How's food? You're not doing anything, so go find something. Let's unpause this for a second. Grab some stuff. Potatoes. Dies in 7 days. Ah, we got 2 left. Don't forget to open Poo Gate 1 in 2 days. Yes. This guy is almost done. There's nobody in there. Okay, well. You're done doing whatever you do, so do you come over here? No? Dies in 3.5 days. Well. You're done doing your thing. You're done doing your thing. Hmm. What do you got left? So, let's go ahead and purchase dynamite. And then we're gonna need levees here so it doesn't go off the side. But that won't get hooked back up for at least a while. $84 water with 0.2 days left to go. But we can turn all this back on. How are you guys doing? You actually pulling in some water? Okay, well. 90% productivity, I'll take it. Why do the beavers just randomly wander into poo water? I don't know. Open the floodgates. Open the floodgates. Good call. Warrant. Turned everything on, but forgot to do that. And 22 hours. Fill this back up. I want to make sure we've got enough people on all of these. You're not harvesting, you're planting. You're also planting. Okay. Are we building anything necessary? No. So we can get somebody back in here. Planks, we're doing okay. Are you guys pretty much done? Now you got a couple left. Not dead yet. Seriously, where are all my planks going? What am I building with so many planks? These aren't planks. These are logs. I have 55 planks. Can we get some... Oh, I turned this off. That makes sense. Alright. And of course there's contaminated beavers. Do I have... I have those, but I don't have any blueberries. Where's my blueberries at? Not doing great. $319 water. I doubt we'll get both of these filled, but you never know. Let's prioritize by hauler. Incoming. There's a little bit of actual normal water over here. Can't get to it, but there is a little bit. What are these beavers? There's nobody down here. Okay. Nobody down there. That's fine. I don't have any berries. If I had some berries... Ah! Okay. You guys are just sitting. You guys are just sitting. That has to... We gotta get a couple of... Am I out of paper? I'm out of paper. I am out of paper. It's terrible. All these beavers, and you'd think we could get more water. But we're just not pulling in much at all. There we go. That's got to go off. Do I need metal? I don't need scrap metal at the moment. I don't need that here. Metal unstaffed. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right, up to 500. Yes, no, maybe. We have one extra beaver and a bunch of contaminated beavers. Are you contaminated? He's not in the refuse to work state yet. We've got some antidote. Okay. Put somebody back in here. Another one in here. Get that water out of there. A drought might be the reprieve we need. But we'll see. Especially not if it's like 30 days. Then we're probably hosed. Up to 600, but we have almost 20 beavers. We are out of berries once again. So, pause you for now, and we'll just have to live with what we get. I got 3. Put a couple back in here at least. One there. Oh man, my food sucks. Okay, let's grab food. We're back to 800. Wasn't even looking at that. Don't need to build. We're about to get 5 back. Well, we're about to get 3 back, because I'm going to put 2 down there. Definitely prioritized by haulers. Alright, get us that food, please. There we go. We've got grilled potatoes again. theoretically, if I were to put stairs here and we managed to keep this water here, should I be... Oh, I can't do... I have to have an aquatic farmhouse for that, don't I? Yes. So that won't help us. But I could put one over here. Drought started. We'll leave it down. Guess I really don't need that. Alright, all of you have to go. $900 water. Alright. These need to start back up. Still got one extra. Let's open you back up. Maybe we can get you in here. Am I out of gears? I'm out of gears. Okay. Oh, you need to stop. So I've just got one, basically. Oof. Pause you. Connect you back. Connect you back. Connect you back. No. We don't need 2 potato places. In fact, we probably just take this out. We also don't need 22-hour days. Okay. This guy can go find something else to do. Where are we at on this? Just gears. We have a gear person. Okay, good, good. We have some haulers. It's not great water, but it is water. We got 2 of them in there. Man, that's been sitting there for a while and they haven't built it. He's asleep. Carrying a gear. Okay, they're working on this, which is fine. I need that to be done anyway. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be quite wide enough, but we'll see what happens. Probably actually have to do like this. And then I do this. Get a sluice here. Yep. Then we could send good water out from here. Figure everything else out later. How are you doing? 4 gears left till dynamite. We might get to it tonight. We've got 1K of water, though. And our food's still going. Both of our farms are stocked. My goodness. We only have one contaminated beaver. That's fine. Do we have any berries? Nope, we're waiting for those to grow again. Could I plant it? I don't know if this turns good or bad. We can get there during this. And I could even send some of my farmers over there. They've got all the carrots they need. There's no other ones of those. Potatoes, they're all full. So let's temporarily suspend those. I do need more logs. Let's get logs from this area. He's sitting there on his butt doing nothing. Somehow I missed one tree again. We'll do that. We don't need you. One extra beaver. Oh, you're done, so 2 extra beavers. Hey, there we go. Explosives. I have a couple extra beavers. Let's put down more explosives. Okay, what are they all working on? Oh, they're grabbing that. That makes sense. That can be high priority. Ooh, there's a lot less poo. Yes, there is. The beavers are in a better spot, but they're not out of the woods yet, so... But I don't know if it's good for the beavers to be out of woods. Am I out of bad water? I might be out of bad water. Let's get a bad water pump there. Surprisingly, water is falling significantly slower than what I thought. These pumps are actually doing pretty well. Helping out. Is there a mine on this map? There's got to be a mine somewhere. I bet it's underneath. What is that? Oh, it's already there. Mine. Mine? There's the mine. Oh, that's going to be fun to get to. Okay. We'll figure it out. Eventually, we will figure it out. I have 1 injured beaver and 1 contaminated beaver. Construction lacks materials. Yeah, I'm well aware. We really need to get on that the next couple of days. Let's do that first. Pause you. You can go next door. Make some dynamite for us. Well, we made it almost the entire drought. And Nothing exploded. Nothing exploded that we didn't want to explode, I guess. Got enough water. I'm going to go back up to 22 hours so we can get stuff done. Because we need it. I have one extra beaver. You can go here. Get those last couple of trees. We've got a decent amount of trees up here. How's food? Well, we have carrots and potatoes, which is basically all we've got planted, so let's have them grab something. You know what? That's fine. Pause you. Come over here. Get the sunflowers. Nothing to do in range. Oh, good. He's done. He can go find something else to do. Building unstaffed. Did somebody die? Somebody just gave up. We're going to get a third one of those, because they seem to be helping. Alright. We've got water. Let's get our water filled back up. Then we can turn things back on. Food, water, filled back up during this. Let's keep an eye on this here. So that when it starts flooding over, we cut the lines. We'll take that out. And we'll say super important. Okay, we've got a little bit of extra food. Oh, we've got berries. Which means we can make antidote should we need it. And we probably will. Probably has to fill up all down here before it can do anything else. Nobody's in there. Are you out of bad water? No, you're just out of people in general. Sunflower seeds. Do I have paper? I do have some paper. Although I should do this and store some extra paper. Alright, it's starting to come up. We're going to cut off. Alright. That path. And this path. And that path. How are they still connected? Oh, and this path. Get out of there. Get out of there. Quit playing in the water. Quit playing in the water. There we go. All right. Are we almost? We're almost full on water. What's full? 1.2? 1140. Okay. I think we're close enough for the moment. Let's do that for a second. This is a mess, but that's okay. We knew that was going to happen, right? Extra paper. We've got extra dandelions. Didn't I have a place? There's berries. How many haulers do I have? 2? Okay, well. I have 4 builders. What are they building? Are they just picking stuff up at the moment? Okay. Ah, that's what they're building. Is he done? Yes, he's done. Okay. It's still a mess, but it's a better mess. Hopefully we never need to use that one. Food is recovering, but we can turn them off for a minute because I think they're pretty much full. Potatoes are full. The water looks slightly less contaminated. There's a drought. Okay. That's fine. We can live with a drought. Oh, I've got this done. So, what I could do is expand this out to make it like a... make it green more area. Yeah, let's do it. And then we're gonna have to come down here. And we'll put in, let's stop it here. You can come this way, go that way. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do this first. Just so we're a little more comfortable with where we're at, and if we need to expand it out later, we can do that. I'm going to need a... No, it's going to have to go down to the end of the map, isn't it? Yep, it sure is, because otherwise we're just going to be... No, it won't. It's a seep. It seeps. So it won't overfill, even if I just put these here. Do that. These guys will have to come out and around to get over here, which is fine. Oh, I guess that way works too. Those don't need to be there at the moment. This doesn't need to have a second one on top. How can they get here? Here. We'll just do this. It's almost clean. For a moment, let's see if we can get back over there. Toss a couple of dynamite in. I have 46 metal blocks. Don't need that. Don't need that. How's this? Pause that. Pause you. Let's get these trees first. Of these. There we go. That should get those. That can go back in. We're just going to say this is open all the time right now. Not that it'll do us much good at the end, but we'll see. Put you back in, put you back in. Well, we almost might have it. Even on easy mode? Normal? You're playing this one on normal? Died on cycle 6. 6 will get you. What was the other one that was rough? 8, I think? For the extra explosion there. It's rough. It is a super rough map. It is a good map, though. Okay, so that's those. I don't need these anymore. You guys can go find something else to do. Cut trees. Put all these back. Let's get this metal out of here. Metal, metal, metal. Too much water flooded. Lost all my food and water. Starved to death. I literally have a single beaver left, but it's folktales. Ah! Yeah. Can't recover with single beaver on folktales. Putting this in. How's this going? Get that bad water up to him. It's not very bad water at the moment. But there is good water. How's our haulers doing? We've got 2 haulers. Let's add 2 more. Actually, let's turn this on because we're low on food again. I didn't see the double explosion. Ah! Yep, that one will get you. Construction lacks materials. I know. We're going to have this in before too long, though. So at least that part will be done. Might even be able to build a second layer. Let me come get these logs, please. Do. Yeah, I'll open that back up. We still don't have anybody in here. Let's just get somebody in there, because there and there. We're down 5 beavers. But as soon as our food comes back, we should be able to turn these back off. And that'll give us 6. Plus I can turn on the grill and have a bunch of food pretty quickly. I'm going to pause all these just so I don't accidentally flood the area. That's done. That's got to go in. Do 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 do. You know what? I need a whole nother line right here. If I do another line here, like so, then eventually I can use this for power. It's whenever we get to it kind of thing. We'll make that the very lowest of low. Do 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 do. Do we have berries again? There are berries and dandelions up there. So let's make a little bit more. I have plenty of science, that's for sure. I just don't have the resources. How do they start in the middle? That is definitely a question. How did they start in the middle? There's that. Anybody just sitting around doing nothing? No, not really. Probably put one of these up here. We could put a metal guy or two down here. How are you doing? You don't have anybody in you. Okay, that's fine. Food. We gotta get food again. Which means we gotta start up the potato factory. Do. I mean, if this area floods, it's not that big a deal. We might have 28 beavers by the time it's all said and done. We're holding steady on the water side. No, I don't know why that... Thought that was a sluice, but okay. Is he... Ah, I guess he can reach down that far. Yeah, you know what? Let's get one more. Water's holding up. Our food should be catching up here. We can afford one more house. What are they working on? They're working on going to sleep. No, let's go back to 20 hours. Maybe we can get a little bit more rest out of them. Do 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 do. Not too bad. Do 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 do. Oh, finally, we get somebody in the explosives factory. It's about time. When the water comes back, we'll, Oh, I still have to put those in, don't I? Out of planks? No, I'm not out of planks. We're just working on too much stuff, I guess. Oh, and this guy. You know what? I want to take this out of here. Not a farmhouse. There we go. We'll do that. since I hope that we keep catching these. At least that is my hope. Gears are fine. Paper? I need paper again, don't I? Let's get some paper. You have everything but paper? You do. And we're almost full on antidote. Which is obviously important. Alright. That should be... There we go. Now we just need to unpause these. We shouldn't have anything else to work on, I don't think. So hopefully those get done. I'm 8 beavers behind. Then I can probably take this out, too. Maybe. We'll see. We might just leave it for a cycle or two. Oh, the water went away. You guys need to do that for a minute. That guy just stayed there all night. Turn that on. Nope, planting. Do. Need to go here and pick up trees. I have managed one line, almost one line of dynamite, and that's it. This water isn't perfectly clear. No, it might just be low. Put a sluice. You mean this here? Or this over here? A sluice to let in water. Oh, it's still falling through here, so... But it is filling up. So theoretically, I should be able to do this. They would just finish these. Then we know for sure that it's good to go. Hopefully. I have 9 places missing and 2 beds. I guess we can do one more. That's only 3, but yeah. I don't know that he's pulling in much. So, since we don't have any at the moment... Oh, we have 4. I don't know what's taking him so long. Do. Guess I could put in another one of these here. Maybe pull in a little bit more. Trees. I'm out of trees again. Okay, well. That goes, that goes, that goes. This goes. No, it's not that one that needs to go. That one. Anything else? Still some connection somewhere. There? There we go. How's food? Food is back to being full. There is a little bit more green land. So let's put you over here. I don't really need those. But then, plant crops. Oh, look at this. Spatterduck. Spatterduck. And then in the back, we'll do a little bit of cattail. Now we may need that second grill, but let's hope not. It's too bad. If I would have got 2 more, I could have at least released some of the pressure down this way, but I mean, I guess it won't hurt. We could see what it does. Maybe it'll direct the water. Maybe it'll keep the water from getting as far over here. Sorta, maybe, ish. Okay. We're down to 1K. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What do I need for zip lines? Metal blocks. Well, I mean, if we had a beaver, we could do that. Flooded building. Oh, yeah, I'm aware. Flooded building. Okay. I'm not going to blow that up, or else they'll go and get the water that gets put on the ground. Unconnected building. Bad tide. Okay, well. Yeah, they should be okay. We'll just get that out of there. Do one of these. Over here. Do pine all in here. What do I need for a tapper shack? Just a tapper shack, I guess. Tapper shack, yep. And a set of stairs there. We'll have to go around and check our buildings again. We'll need a couple of these here and there. Yeah, for now, the water seems to be staying away. We'll keep an eye on the bad tide, but it seems to be mostly clean water. You know what? Let's see if they can do this before the bad tide. Those should be the highest priority right now. We'll do those two, and maybe they'll alleviate some of the pressure. It may not completely fix our problem here, but it might be enough to make the mess not quite as big, because the mess is going to happen at this point, no matter what. Also, I still need more beavers. Are they all working on this? Where are they? Where's my builders? What are you, why are you guys just waiting around? Oh, you have no logs. Fair enough. Fair enough. No. We're gonna take these out. This out too. You can go find something to do for a minute. Take you down to 2. Grab some more of the... Nope. Grab some more of the logs on the map here. Close. Crud. Oh well. It's worth a try. Nope. Nobody go out there. I guess too far? Okay, perfect. Oh. Got it. And now I put somebody in here. I think it slightly turned, but hopefully that keeps it good. I hope that's how it works. I caught it this time. We got 18 days, so there's going to be a lot of bad water. Can we get this in? I don't know what's taken, other than we just need trees. Okay. I guess we could have them cut this down, but I would much rather them clear out these other places. Looks like I need more beavers than anything else. How is this? Food. We're gonna pause both of those. Somebody keep an eye on my food. Explosives. We'll do what we can do. There's a bunch of metal over here. We're going to have to get there eventually. Because getting down here is going to be difficult. Very difficult. Do. What are you here for? Gatherer flag. I don't think there's anything left here to gather, so we'll just get rid of you. Alright. Unwell. There's always at least one beaver that gets him into something. Unstaffed. Okay, that would be nice if we got something in there. Metal place, I don't care. This would be nice if we got it, but obviously not. Okay, so we need a couple more beavers somewhere. We're slowly getting bad water in. Slowly. Water. Storage. Let's get a storage tank down here. What is he doing? Oh, that's where the bad water. Stay out of that. Go. Okay. Let me find the way that takes me through the most bad water possible. He did not like finding a different job. That's for sure. This is water. Okay. Well, we survived, at least for the stream. That's not bad. We pretty much leveled everything here. But up here, we're doing well. Yeah, he was. He was done with it. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody on the Twitch side I know to raid. Nobody I know. So we'll just call it there for the night. I should be back next week, Saturday, for more Timberborn. Hopefully during the week I'll have a couple more on YouTube with the Let's Plays that I got going there. And then I'll have Twitch on Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll see. But, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. And hope to see you next time. Bye!